Namaste everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the daily gentle yoga with Hatha yoga component. Gentle yoga is designed to be palliative or preventive, which means these practices can have therapeutic effects, but they are primarily designed as preventive measures. Practices include gentle physical movements, breathing, mantras, and meditation. They're extremely beneficial in reducing the stress and increasing the communication among different body's organ systems. They also stimulate better immune system and body's repair mechanism. Please follow the following suggestions for maximum benefit. You can do sitting on the floor or on a chair for many of the postures. Sit comfortably and keep your back straight for all sitting postures. Support your back if you need to using a wall or cushions. Do these practices gently, smoothly, and without jerks. Slower the practice, greater the benefit. Make sure the breathing is slow and smooth. Become aware of the part of the body you're exercising. Gently close your eyes and bring your awareness inwards so that your experience is deeper. There should not be any pain or strain of any kind. If you do experience any pain, please stop immediately and seek clarification. Please note, liability is entirely yours. For your information, there are 3 gentle yoga sessions offered every day, 7 days a week, free of charge. 7 a.m. Eastern Time is the current session, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and 6 p.m. Mountain Time. All of these sessions are recorded and available on the YouTube channel Life in Yoga Rajan. You can get links to all of these sessions and much more information on the homepage lifeinyoga.org. Remember to share this information with family, friends, and others so that more people may benefit. Have a blessed day.
Namaste everyone. As usual, we begin with 3 ohms. Let's take a deep breath in. We begin with the chakra vibrations. Bring your awareness to the perineum and pressing on the little finger with the thumb. We begin with Lam. Take a deep breath. Lam. Release the fingers and continue. Lam. 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 Bring your awareness an inch or so above the perineum, and focusing there, we do Vam, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. Vam. 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 Release the fingers, continue. Vam. 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 Bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body, and as we draw in at the navel, we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Ram. 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 Release the fingers. Continue. Ram. Ram. Last time. Ram. Middle of the chest, in between the breasts, we do yam, pressing on the index finger at the thumb. Yam. Yum. 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 Release the fingers. Continue. Now bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose fist. Hum. 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 Release the hands, continue. Middle of the head, we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. 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 Now bring the awareness to the top of the head, and holding the thumbs up, we do Om. Release your hands, continue. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama. So all of you here know it, so please proceed. If anybody needs further guidance, you know how to stretch at the bottommost part of the mouth and focusing there. You make a big smile, and when you feel the big smile there, you will, as the cheeks pull out, you will feel a slight stretch in the throat. Keeping the focus on the stretch in the throat, inhale and exhale in slow, deep breath. And as you inhale, feel like a mild sucking sensation. And when you exhale, feel like a reverse sucking sensation. So please continue.
It appears we have a new person today, Jack Lavalle.
Yeah. So welcome, Jack. So let's continue. So again, if you have any doubts, feel free to ask me. So there's what we call as happy face breathing or Ujjayi Pranayama. If you just make a big smile with the cheeks coming out, you will feel a stretch in the throat. Focus on the stretch. Inhale and exhale in slow, deep breaths. And as you inhale, feel a mild sucking sensation. And when you exhale, feel like a reverse sucking sensation. So Hiraji, I have a little suggestion for you, and it is only for you. That is, press on the middle finger with the thumb, only on the right hand, not both hands, only on the right hand, and continue your Ujjayi Pranayama. You said
Rajanji, I
that
had
the left side, left shoulder was the side, right? So yeah, press on the right, middle finger with the thumb as you do the Ujjayi.
Rajanji, I had a question for you.
Yes.
This is Ved. For the last week or so, I've been having a pain in my left glute when I do some of the exercises. So I'm wondering if there anything I can do or not do.
Let me ask you something. is there, when you, do you feel when you stand up like one leg or one knee is better than the other?
Yeah, my left leg is better than the other. It's been for a long time though.
I understand. Now, the thing is basically, what happens is when one leg is better than the other, and particularly when there is a little bit of degeneration of the connecting joints, bones, and all of that, what ends up happening is, in a very unconscious way, the leg that is affected becomes like, 1/8 of an inch shorter than the other when you stand up. And if you look very carefully, there'll be a 1/8 inch. If you try to stand up straight, you can feel the difference. Do you notice that?
Yes, my wife tells me I walk a little crooked too.
That is right. So that is the reason for your left side glute problem. Okay. So what I will suggest for you is put an insole in your right foot, in your right shoe. And that insole, that will give you a little bit of that 1/8 inch lift. And then do the walking, and you will find that the left side glute will get relieved.
Okay.
And the other thing that is very important for this condition is you should do stair climbing every day. Because stair climbing, unlike walking, stair climbing puts equal pressure on both legs, because one leg over the other, each has to do the same thing. And that will have equal impact on the glutes.
Okay.
So that is my suggestion. You're welcome.
I thought it might have overstretched one while I was doing some yoga.
Actually, what happens is the overstretch is happening on a regular basis because of the difference between the two legs. So what happens is, when at one point in time you do a significant overstretch, that place is already weak. Then it takes off.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, go ahead.
So, if would you recommend stair climbing even for a person who has very tight glutes or
Yes.
very tight leg muscles?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But that stair climbing has to be done in the yogic way, which means first requirement is you cannot do it too fast. It has to be very, very slow. You see, normally if you look at how long a person takes to climb one floor of steps, typically about 14 steps, they actually climb in probably 10 to 15 seconds. But when you do stair climbing exercise, you have to take 1 minute to climb the whole stair.
Okay.
Which means basically you do it very slowly in this thing, feeling one leg at a time.
Okay.
And don't hesitate about using the side railings if you want support. There is nothing wrong. The second element of it is, you should only do stair climbing as long as you stimulate and not going to the point of tiredness. So the thing is basically, you for each person the capacity is different, and based upon how long you have been doing the exercise, your capacity will change. So if you have never been doing stair climbing, even if you climb 2 floors, you will feel that is enough. You will feel tired. You stop there. Whereas if you have been climbing stairs regularly, that same amount of tiredness will take 20 floors to climb. Okay? So you have to realize your own capacity and make sure you don't strain yourself. In other words, no way in which should you exercise go to the point of feeling tiredness or exhaustion.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem, Jack. That's fine. So you can just continue with as you feel comfortable. And if you have a question, feel free to ask. You should probably come into the panelists so that you're able to ask questions if you have. Those of you who have been doing this pranayama for a while, I would ask you to keep your thumbs up as you do the Ujjayi Pranayama and see whether it makes a difference of how you feel. Yes, go ahead, Jack. You can ask a question.
Yes, good morning.
Good
Well,
morning.
I'm very excited to be on this call. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm currently, in the last 6 months, my doctor recommended for me to go on thyroid medication for underactive thyroid. And I've been avoiding my cholesterol. It's been going up increasingly for the last several years. So I'm wondering, I recently started taking a Hatha yoga class at the Jewish Community Center in Tarrytown, New York. I'm very excited about this. And I was reading a little bit about this, that there are certain poses that can address certain chronic conditions. And I wanted to ask you if, I don't know if it's appropriate now, but if there are certain poses that I can be looking into to address the underactive thyroid and cholesterol levels.
The question you ask is a little more profound in the sense what happens is the body does not function on a one-dimensional way like the thyroid is underactive. Because what happens is if the thyroid is underactive and you say you have high cholesterol issue, then there is an overall metabolic disorder that is happening in the body. And the thing is basically looking at you, people like us who are, a little bit on the second stage of our life where we are beyond 50. So what ends up happening is we also need to be cognizant of other factors that may be hitting you. So maybe I don't know whether you're on any blood pressure medication or anything else that you might have. If it is only the metabolic thing, they may probably put you on statin too for the cholesterol, right?
Yes,
If
correct.
it's only the statin and thyroid, nothing else.
Nothing else, but I have had, I had to have total knee replacement surgery on my left knee a year and a half ago. And my orthopedic surgeon says it looks like it's going to be inevitable. It's going to have to happen on my right knee as well in the next 18 months or so.
No, it is not inevitable. So the other side of it is, let me ask the question. Did this problem start after the knee surgery?
Which one? The
Cholesterol.
No, my cholesterol was very good up until I think my 50s, and then I was borderline for several years, or a little bit above, and it was recommended for me to go on it, but I did some research about these drugs and I just didn't do it. So no, I think no, that surgery happened a little bit less than 2 years ago. So I think my cholesterol was up before that.
But when did you start the statin?
Maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Okay. So the cholesterol really started shooting up after the knee surgery.
Yeah, it's I have to go back and look at my panels, but it could be the case, yes, that it continued to get worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we will do is we will do some exercises that will address that specifically right now. And hopefully you're other than maybe a cup of tea or coffee, you have not had anything else this morning, right?
Well, I had about 1/3 a cup of some oat bran cereal. That's it.
How long ago?
About 40 minutes.
Okay, that is not good. Okay, then in which case I cannot do the exercise. Okay,
All
because
right.
what happens is this is going to put pressure in the belly, and that is not going to take you into this thing. Okay.
Okay.
So I will do the little more of a minor thing, and then we will go on to the next thing. And this is what is called the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, modified Ujjayi Kumbhaka. So in this exercise, what we do is interlock the fingers and keep it at your waist level. And as you inhale in the same Ujjayi way, feeling the stretch in the throat. Feeling the stretch in the throat like with a sucking sensation, you inhale and bring the hands up to the this neck level. And then when you're fully inhaled, bring the chin down to the chest and hold the breath for a period of as long as is comfortable for you, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever is comfortable. And when you're ready to exhale, you exhale between the teeth as you slowly let the hands come down. So we can do a full demo like this.
Do we all do that same Ujjayi or only Jack?
Everybody can do it. Jack, I will recommend for you that there is a doctor who practices in West Point as well as in Kingston, somewhat north of you. And if you can visit him, he has the machines to check your biomeridian and understand what is the source of your metabolic problem. And he may be a good person who can do this for you. Actually, if you put your email address right on the chat box there, I will send you and I'll connect you with him.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes. So this is a doctor who closely works with us.
Uh,
So he can use these tools, even though he's a regular MD and he works in an urgent care clinic over there. He can be a person who can give a little more of a understanding approach here. And by the way, don't think you need the knee surgery for the other leg. In fact, what it is we do some practices here that can give you relief, and we call it as aging gracefully. In other words, what happens is, even though the body is slowly becoming, less able to remain functional, and being pain-free is most important thing. And what happens is, every surgery you do has a consequence of that. The consequence is that the body system gets disturbed, the internal mechanism, when you do surgery.
yeah.
And sometimes the disturbance gets settled after a while, but there is a small chance sometimes they don't get settled, and that leads to cascading problems. And so that is the reason, if you can avoid it, you should avoid it.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely want to avoid it. That's for sure.
So
but
let's continue now. So now let's bring our hands behind our back, get hold of the elbows or wherever you can reach. Take a deep breath in, expand the chest, pull back the shoulders, and slowly turn your head to the left. We also use sound vibrations as part of our technique. So inhale and exhale, and as you inhale, feel the shoulders pull back and the chest expand. And as you exhale, feel the relaxation of the muscles. Observe the subtle changing sensations within you as you inhale and exhale. Now, we are going to take a deep breath in, and we are going to make the sound ah. So take a deep breath in. Ah. One more time, take a deep breath in.
Sorry, but I have to be doing this in here.
Now, take another deep breath in, and this time as we do ah, we are going to twist the entire spine. Now, holding this position, inhale and exhale. With each inhalation, feel the stretch of the muscles, and with each exhalation, feel the relaxation. Continue. Now let's take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, twist a little more to the left, and in the same exhalation, come back facing the front. Now we are going to do the right side. Take a deep breath in, pull back the shoulders, expand the chest, and as you exhale, turn the head to the right and stay there. Now let's do Ah again. Take a deep breath in. Ah. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Take another deep breath in. And this time as we do Ah, you twist to the right. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. As you inhale, feel the expansion. And as you exhale, feel the relaxation. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push a little bit more to the right and come back facing the front. Now we can go on to the next practice. Cross one leg over the other, cross it over the other knee. Get hold of your knee on the top with both your hands, and as you exhale, let me put this a little farther out so it'll be easier to see. Okay. Get hold of the knee with both your hands, and as you exhale, pull on that knee and bring it towards the opposite shoulder while you turn the head the other way. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Now, presuming that you have the right leg over the left knee, with your right hand, hold the left thigh, extend out your left hand, and place the left elbow across from the right knee. Then release the right hand, bring it behind you and turn. In that position, inhale and exhale. Now, for those of you whose waistline is manageable and you have flexibility, you can try to bring your left hand under the right knee, and you can bring the right hand from behind, hook them together, and see if you can turn a little bit more. If the hands don't hook, don't try this. It'll bend the spine and it's not a good thing. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, twist a little bit more and release the hands. And now we will cross over the other leg, the left leg over the right knee. And again, we begin with our interlocked hand, pulling on the left knee and bring it towards the right shoulder as the head turns to the left. Inhale and exhale into the stretch you feel. Now, trying to hold the left thigh, extend out your right hand and leverage the right elbow on the left knee if you can, and release the left hand and bring it behind you and turn a little more to the left. And those of you who can bring your right hand under your left knee, and if you can connect it with the left hand from behind, then you hold this. Otherwise, stay in the earlier position. Take a deep breath in and twist a little bit more. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little more to the left and then release. Come back facing the front. Now, it's time for us to stand up. We will do the slow sun salutation, and this serves as a good balancing exercise as well. So here we go. So begin with your hands holding behind the back, and the feet shoulder width apart, inside of the feet parallel to each other. Now, take a deep breath in, pull back the shoulders and lift up the chin and go as far back as you can. And let's hold this position for just a couple of seconds. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly lean forward, keeping the chin up and the shoulder pulled back, and come downward. Feel the stretch from the bottom of the feet to the hips. You're only bending at the hips. The shoulder is pulled back, the chin is up, the back does not bend. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly release your hands and bring the hands towards the floor. Don't worry whether it touches the floor fully or not, but it'll be good if you can touch at least with the tip of your fingers. Don't bend your knee as yet. Now, shift the weight to your left leg and twist to the left. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, shift the weight to the right leg as you turn to the right. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, come back to the center. Now, make sure the full palms on the floor and bend your knees if necessary to make sure the full palms are on the floor. Now, take a deep breath in and take your left leg as far back as you can and bring your left knee onto the floor and look up. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Those of you who feel you have the strength and balance, you can gently lift the left knee up from the floor and try to keep that balance. But if you find that is strenuous, don't strain. Bring the left knee onto the floor. Now, bring your right hand to your right thigh and then slowly bring the left hand to your right thigh and just come up so that your left leg is stretched behind and you're supporting yourself with your hands on the right thigh and the right leg is firmly planted on the floor and effectively you're balancing on the right leg. The left leg is only a mild support and you're looking straight up, chin is up and looking straight forward. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Now, keeping the right hand firmly on your right thigh, lift up the left hand and look up. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the left hand onto the floor and the right hand down by the side of the right leg. And take the right leg back and slowly come down onto the floor. Now, slowly lift up your head and pushing on your hand, slowly come up a little bit more and keeping the waist on the floor, lift up from the front part of the body and look up. Now dig in your toes and lift up the butt high into the air and make a position where the butt is at the vertex, the hands, the head and the trunk of the body in one line, and then the feet to the buttocks to the other line. Take a slow deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the knees onto the floor, and then draw in the buttocks and bring the head onto the floor to rest. Now, take a deep breath in and slowly come up and stretch out the left leg and bring it by the side of the left hand. Now, if your balance permits strength, you can lift up the right leg from the right knee from the floor and bring your hands to your left thigh. Now inhale, lift up the right hand up and look up. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the right hand to the floor and bring the left hand to the floor and bring the right leg forward, shoulder width apart from the left leg, and bring the head towards the knee. Now inhale, lift up both the hands and go all the way back. And as you exhale, come straighten yourself and you can take the seat now. Now, as you take the seat, we want to do a little bit of relaxation. Stretch out your legs. And if you feel like lying down, you can lie down. But if you lie down or whichever seated with your legs stretched out, focus on the breath. As you inhale, feel like the awareness going to the middle of the head or towards the top of the head. And as you exhale, the awareness is going towards the feet. Keep your awareness in the breath as you relax. You can try placing one finger right at the hairline in the middle of the forehead and keeping your finger there. As you inhale, feel like the awareness is going there, and as you exhale, the awareness is going towards the feet. Keep that as the visualization. Now we go on to our deep breathing, the Bhastrika Pranayama. So let's get ready. Keep your spine straight. And we begin with the exhalation. When we exhale and inhale, you may use the hands as a reinforcement of the motion, but it is not essential. If you have shoulder pain or something, you can skip it. It's not a problem. Okay. So let's begin with exhalation. And when we exhale, feel like the sternum is being pulled in and the neck is tilting forward and the head is coming forward as you empty the belly, chest, and everything is emptying out. And as you inhale, feel like the sternum is being pulled out, the belly fills in, chest expands, shoulder comes back. So with that motion, let's carry on. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 13, exhale. 14, exhale. 15, exhale. 17, exhale. 18, exhale. 19, exhale. 20, exhale. 'Take a deep breath in through the right nostril, hold the breath, and exhale to the left. Now, let's go on to the next round of the same breathing. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, 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 exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Deep breath in through the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale through the left. Now we are ready to go on to the third round of this breathing. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left. We will do one more round of this Bhastrika. We have done 3, but we should do a little bit more because the body gets loosened as the energy pervades a little bit more, and I think we need it. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left. Now let's get ready for meditation. Make sure you have good back support and mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. As you let go of everything, feel your shoulders feel lighter, and even perhaps you may feel your head begins to feel lighter. If you have a personal mantra, you can focus on it. If you don't have a personal mantra, You can visualize the rising vibration from behind the lowermost part of the sternum going upward and out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels like 3 syllables. Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om. Stay focused on it as we have the Om playing in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, become aware of the senses, from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. And whenever you're ready to open your eyes, mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose of who I am for this day. So that way you can begin the day. Then look straight into the palm of your hands as you open your eyes. So with that, we end the session. And I see that
Do you have 2 minutes to talk about a case about the Sarla Prakash?
go ahead, you can talk.
Well, she experienced, I happened to read it in the chat box, that she had a throbbing pain, I think, on left shoulder. And after Ujjayi and some mudra you told her, her pain was vanished. This was really great observation, in my opinion. Maybe you can shed some more light on it, and which mudra did you recommend to her? I think you did say something, but I don't completely recall it.
Okay, you see, say that again. Who is that?
Parla Suri.
Oh, okay. But you see, actually, I think you're talking of Hiraji, right? Hirasuri, yes. See, what it is for whatever reason, through whichever ways we are doing, and as our body is aging, for him, he felt pain in this left shoulder, left throbbing, this thing. But actually, it was not just related to the left shoulder blade. It was also related to the left hip. And so the thing is, the whole left side of the body was off balance. Now, it was not one exercise that helped. It is the multiple exercise where we were twisting. But also what happens is, the moment he pressed his right hand, the middle finger with the thumb, you see, many people realize that I tell people, when you're doing something, don't use any mudras. If you do mudras, it gets focused and concentrated, right? It doesn't allow it to go beyond. It limits the perfusion of the energy. So what happens is, by pressing on the right side, it is the fire element or the connectiveness with the body. That is why the hip and the shoulder, all of them are interconnected. So by pressing the right middle finger with the thumb and then doing the Ujjayi, what it does is, the power of the Ujjayi on the right side is focused and limited, whereas the left side remains more open to pervade where it needs to. And the Ujjayi allows for nerve communication to be better, for the brain to receive better. So that only gives part of the relief. It doesn't give the full relief. But then as you do the left and right movement, and then the Bhastrika, all of them together gives the greater relief. It's only one segment. So Hiraji, would you like to comment on it? We don't hear you.
Some setting is not right. I have to check.
Now you're okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, we hear you.
When I did this mudra with just the Ujjayi, it helped me a little right away. But then when you added the one with the holding the breath and moving up, it was more effective. And that's why throughout the whole session, that's what I continued doing. And I did not do others, because I thought, let me stay focused on this. And so I didn't try others, but now I know that I could have tried those two.
so as you realized that the mudra and the Ujjayi was only part effective. Actually, this gives me greater insight into why your left hip was. Did you feel anything in your left hip?
Like a bent and everything. Yes, my hip does have a problem, but this thing has the whole night last night. I had this throbbing pain almost, for long hours. And this morning it came back again.
This gives me insight into what the source of the problem was. There must have been some endocrine system imbalance that was creating the flow of energy, and that's why it's a fire system that got triggered. But anyway, whatever it is we cannot explain everything.
Dr. Rajan, I have a question. Why did you ask what was the purpose of doing Ujjayi with the thumb up mudra?
Did you feel any difference?
Yeah, it felt different, more powerful kind of, but I wasn't sure.
So now you know the answer why I
No, but
asked.
so do we do it like other times? You tell us
Yes,
not to
yes.
do Ujjayi with mudra.
Absolutely, with the thumbs up.
So start with thumbs up every day.
Yes, you can do it
Okay.
with all the time.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was a good session. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. So we